Tom, I got it. What the hell are you doing?
What?
Tom, what the hell are you doing, man? The On Tour show is not scripted. You fucking idiot.
Yeah, you're right. You didn't even realize I wasn't wearing pants. Thank you for joining us on our 4th episode of the On Tour Show, our holiday episode.
Christmas episode.
Exactly.
Whatever.
We got some pretty cool things we want to show you today. One being
Warhammer Games Space Marine,
the Saboteur,
Mortal Kombat 9, and
Cell Factor.
Unreal Tournament, Quake 3, Cell Factor, Psychokinetic Wars.
So let's check that out.
And here's Warhammer 40k Space Marine. This game is a lot like Gears of War. It actually came out around the same time.
Now, are you fighting a bunch of Shreks? I mean, that's what they look like.
No, you're fighting the orcs and the forces of chaos, actually. And here you can see me slaughtering them with the Flamer Sword.
It's called a Flamer Sword?
I believe it is. If I'm wrong, then forgive me, but I'm not really big into the Warhammer 40k lore like my brother is, but, I mean, he could explain it better.
Being a Flamer Sword, I hope you're wrong.
What do you mean, you're a Flamer Sword? Okay, anyway, here we go mowing through some orcs, and I'm about to perform an execution move now. The execution moves are what help you get your health back. And the more kills you do, also you can, like, perform this, like, invincible move where you can either slow down the time for your shots or, you know, do devastating melee attacks. As you see, I'm being devastated right there.
They kind of look like something out of He-Man, that big guy.
Yeah. Yep, that's a big orc. And here I go to execute and watch this.
I love all
These
the blood.
These are pretty badass.
The blood in this is great.
Yep. There's a multiplayer element as well, so check it out. So, I got into Space Marines because my brother used to play the tabletop game, you know what I mean? Like, you go down to that new place that opened in Hamilton, the Gamers Realm.
Yeah.
They have those boards back there, and everybody, like, paints their intricate figures and stuff like that. But, as an overall representation of in a video game, I would give it a 7 or 8. I felt it was like trying to be too much like Gears of War because they were both released at the same time.
I agree with that.
I'd give it a 7 or 8. It was gory, like you say.
I don't really like Xbox. I'm not a fan. It's not only out for the Xbox, but I will say, seeing it for the gore and everything, I'll give it a 6. I'll give it a 6.
And we did only play the demo, so we haven't really seen the full game, unfortunately. We would have loved to have had the full game and more time with it, but from the demo, yeah, definitely a 7 or 8. But it's no Gears of War, I don't think.
No, definitely not. But still, I would say a must own. Must own?
A rent.
A rent. I can
rent.
live with that. Chris, the Saboteur. I love this game. It's not too much really bad you can say about it. I kind of consider it a sleeper game. It looks kind of and feels like Grand Theft Auto.
It's an open world game.
Yeah, and the world is so vast. It really is. You can go all over the place. Right here, I just stole a Nazi soldier's uniform. Just snuck up behind someone, kicking some ass.
I like the black and white look. You know what I mean? And the Nazis glw a little red there. That's pretty cool.
And that's a part of the
nice aesthetic.
Yeah, that's part of the story too. Generally the whole world is black and white. When you go around and you start liberating these places, and I actually have a small clip of that it'll show, then everything starts turning color, and that means the people have been freed and they're actually willing to fight.
I'm
here.
A drunk Irishman fucking with the Nazis.
You kind of can jump around and climb around like Spider-Man, and you can see the world is really huge. I love it. Great game. All right, Chris, so what did you think about the Saboteur?
I thought it was good. I'm not a fan of World War II games in that whole era, you know what I mean? I didn't like the Call of Duty series, the earlier Call of Duty series. So, I would give it a 5 or a 6. It was pretty, but other than that, just not my thing.
I'll have to rate it a little higher. I'll have to give it a 9. I felt the game was it was good for what it was. It was not a Grand Theft Auto, but it did feel similar to that.
It looked like it, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're giving it a 9?
Yeah, I'm giving it a 9.
Must own?
I would say must own.
Must own? Looking for a good Mortal Kombat game since Mortal Kombat 2, this is the one.
I love this game. Always have loved Mortal Kombat. I never really came across a bad one.
Mortal Kombat 4 was pretty bad.
I don't know, but I mean, it's still it's stuck to a lot of them stick to the same tradition of.
As you can see here, they brought back a lot of fan favorites, added a couple new ones in the DLC.
Now I love this. I mean, it's kind of cool. Like the new
Cyber Sub-Zero.
the new versus the old. But the fighting, I mean, everything. Mortal Kombat, you can't really improve on gold.
I mean, they tried to make it 3D before, where you could walk around the arena in like a 360-degree circle, and that just kind of ruined the feel of the game. I mean, they brought it back here to 2D side fighting. They brought in some tag shit. They got the fatalities are better than ever, as you see here.
This just look beautiful.
And then they have a new one called X-ray moves, where you can actually see the damage you're doing inside of your opponent. Which I'm going to show you right here. Yeah.
Reptile, such a badass.
Yeah, I mean, this game is fucking amazing. I love it.
I love it too.
Mortal Kombat 9, Tom. I mean, what's to say? It's a 10 for me.
I'll give it a 10.
Yeah.
If you're a true fan, you're going to like this one.
Yep.
Has everything you want in it. The gore, the blood, the guts.
Plenty of DLC, extra characters, Freddy fucking Krueger.
Yes.
I mean, you love fucking horror movies, so Freddy Krueger right there, bro.
I'll definitely, like I said, 10.
10.
Must own.
Must own.
There it is.
There it is.
The moment we've been waiting for. There's only 3 characters you can pick from, but it doesn't really matter because this game, as you're going to see, is just very, very shitty.
It's fucking bland. It's stupid. It's trying to be another game, like Unreal and Quake, and there's just too much. I mean, the genre is just too inundated with this bullshit. I mean, there's so many first-person shooters today, but why make a bad one?
Oh, well, exactly. I mean, if they can't even copy the other ones because this one it's really lacking what the other ones already have, and you can't do that.
I mean, I don't like to talk bad about developers. I mean, I love games and continue making games, but it looked like they got a bunch of retarded developers together and said, "Hey, go nuts, fellas."
No, I mean, I think maybe the kids got together one night of the developers and they're like, "Hey, let me take my daddy's software and just start making something."
Shit is so ridiculous.
I mean, you can. I mean, all you're really doing is running around shooting, using your little.
And they threw force powers into it to make it different than Quake and Unreal. I mean, it just sucks.
Really, yeah, it's really crappy.
And like we do at the end of all of our shitty games, like Tom tries to kill himself here, but can't even do that right.
Yeah, it gets bad.
Fall already, goddammit!
You just like hovering there, and then it's like.
Don't buy this piece of shit. It's available on PSN and Xbox Live.
Yay!
Fucking stupid.
Well, Chris, I don't know what else I can really say about that.
You fucking made me play that shit. Game gets a 0. Fucking 0.
I'll give it a 1.
Oh. Alright.
Definitely not a own. Not a own.
Fucking terrible.
Alright, the On Tour Show would like to take a second to show you some holiday accessories you may be interested in picking up. Right here I have the Sony wireless headset. It's 7.1 digital Dolby surround sound. It was $100, now dropped down to $75. So if you own a PS3, the sound quality is great, and I think you should pick this up.
Alright, and on a little bit more of a higher tier, if you're looking to spend the money, nearly damn near $200, and what you're paying for is actually the Gears of War logo. These are the Tritons. They're a very well-known headset. This one has, fully articulated earmuffs, and you can change them. You can take the mic, take it in and out. It is wired. Most people don't like that, but chances of getting interference are a lot slim. Everything is controlled here, muting your mic, blah 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 blah. And you have an equalizer, as you can see here.
So it comes with all that.
Comes with all this. It looks like a mess, but man, let me tell you, the quality is all there, man. I've never had any better.
Sony.
Xbox.
On our next episode on tour, we're going to be taking a look at Assassin's Creed Revelations.
And we're looking at Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3.
Left 4 Dead 2.
And Xbox Live's version of Double Dragon.
Double Dragon?
Yeah. What?
It's a classic.
Ha! Not this one.
Be sure to tune in.